With Morgen being a desktop-first application, there are lots of shortcuts to help you speed around the application on your keyboard, and there are a few that I use every day that I would like to share with you. The shortcut that I probably use the most in Morgen is the global hotkey. You can see I can use the global hotkey to bring up Morgen no matter what application is up to see my day. If I go to the bottom left of Morgen, click on the profile picture, currently it's my face, and click on Preferences. In the General Preferences, I can scroll all the way down and you can see Global Toggle Alt-C. It opens Morgen in a sidebar format. You can open it in the last position, so that could be full screen or somewhere else, or you can disable it entirely if, for example, the Alt-C global hotkey clashes with something else. The other global shortcut that you'll see here is the global command bar, Control-Shift-K. I have this enabled, you can disable it, but what that means is when you're on your desktop or any other application, you can push Control-Shift-K, and now it brings up Morgen with the command bar. So I can say, remind me to send this recording, let's say today, and it's automatically added the day in. I'm using the greater than to add it to YouTube video, and that is the task list that I want the task to go into, and now I can push enter to save the task, and you can see there it is, remind me to send this recording. But if I didn't put a day on this task, I wouldn't be able to see it unless I open up the left drawer, which I can do with spacebar. So when I push spacebar, it opens up this left side. Spacebar to close, spacebar to open. Something worth noting is each of these has their own shortcuts. So you see Alt-A, Alt-O, Alt-S, but Morgen Assist does require you to click. So spacebar opens up the drawer, Alt-S will take me to the booking, Alt-O will take me to the invites, and Alt-A to taskbar. So if I'm on the booking page and I push space, it closes it, space opens it. Alt-A will take me back to the tasks. When looking to schedule something for tomorrow, I can push the arrow keys on my keyboard to move forwards, days in the week. So I'm using the right arrow key to move forwards, or the left arrow key to move backwards. But to speed that up, if I was to go, say, 7 days into the future, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, now when I go back to today, I can push T on my keyboard and it takes me straight to today. But no one's really going to push 7 times on the arrow key, so we're going to go W to go into the week view, then 1 time on the arrow key. Now we're at the next week, so I can see Tuesday is right here, left arrow key to go back a week to see where I'm at. And of course, in the same way, if I go forwards 2 weeks and I want to go back to today, I can push T to take me back to today. For those of you that don't like dark mode, you can quickly switch from dark mode to light mode with the /. For me on my keyboard, that's left of the Z key and below the A key, so in the bottom left side of the keyboard, and I can quickly toggle between light mode and dark mode. My preference is dark mode. Alternatively, you can go to the profile picture, preferences, in the general settings, and then in the second section down the bottom it says theme, dark, light, or you can make it match to system. A common shortcut you might be familiar with is copy and paste, Control-C, Control-V. If I click on this task and Control-C to copy, you can see it's copied, and now I can use right click and then paste event, and now it's pasted the task. Alternatively, I could left click and then Control-V to paste, and now I've pasted the task. This makes it very easy to copy and paste events or tasks across your planning. Then to quickly remove them, you can left click, delete, and that unschedules the tasks or deletes the events. One pro shortcut that I use all of the time is when I'm adding a task to the calendar. If I want to schedule something, say in this slot, it automatically comes up as an event, and I don't want to click task every single time. So what I can do is type task space, and now it's automatically changed the event to a task. I can then type out whatever the name of the task is, so edit this video and enter. So in practice, that looks like a click, task space, and then add whatever the task is. But by far, my favorite hotkey is using the numbers and the calendar set. So you can see at the moment, I've got everything showing on my calendar. However, if I only want to show my work events, I can push 9, and now it's only showing my work events on the calendar. If I push 7, it brings them all back. Maybe I only want to see the personal things, well, now I go to 8. And then I can go to 7 to go back. If you want to learn more about how these calendar sets work, how to set them up, I'll leave a link to a video in the top right explaining them in more detail. But if you're having a look at the calendar and you see buffer via Morgen and travel time, which is auto-scheduled by Morgen, it might be worth having a look at this video which covers buffer time and travel time workflows.